We're live. We made it, folks. We made it. The internet could totally see you. We are live. Where are my people at? No man. Ba-da-ba-ba-bum. All right. So I guess we're gonna wait here. I'm still posting this out. Okay. Oh look. Oh shit. So you get alerts on your phones.
Yeah, subscribed.
Did you turn post notifications on?
Yeah.
Good. Oh, I'm ready. Mikey Mike. It's gonna work. I think it's gonna work. William Blyer, my guy from Amish country. How are you? How can I show that? Hola, Kevin Saint, my guy. There you go. You guys have a good day. You guys have a good day off with market. We're doing the stream right when market ends. It's a little backwards today, but hopefully you guys have been doing good. The market's been treating you well. The day off. Michael Lucy. I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to get the what's it called? I'm trying to think. Do I either just call you on the phone? Because I could, my webinar, it's not working right now on this. I have one, oh, wait, hold up. Shit. Jax. Let me get this fucker real quick. Jax! Jax!
Welcome to the webinar. You have entered as an organizer and may now speak to any other organizers or panelists on the line. When you are ready to begin the presentation, press the Start Broadcast button on the GoToWebinar control panel to allow all attendees to hear you. This system will notify you once you begin your broadcast.
Oh, there it is, bro.
The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Alright. I could get you on here now. So let me get you the code. I'm going to DM you the code, and you could join, and you should be able to talk on here. Okay. I'm texting you right now. So you'll be able to join in here, and then we'll go from there. So if you guys don't know, I got my buddy in here. He commented, not Adam Fulton. I like Adam Fulton, but we only got 11 of you guys, so I'll probably have to explain this once more people come in here. But my buddy's in here, and we're going to go over options with him. And I also have one of my good friends sitting next to me who doesn't know much about options, and we're going to talk about it. Actually, will you do me something? What do I call you, Mr. Beats?
Call me anything you want, bro.
Olivier Beats. What do you want your name to be? I want you actually to tell your story about August, because you always say I get it wrong when I explain it.
About what?
About just making and losing all the money that you didn't really do anything. You didn't do it. I did it all. But you could tell them what happened. I think that'd be a cool story.
Right now, or we can get there.
No, we'll wait.
We can work away.
Yeah, once we have, we're only 8 minutes in, bro. I did 7 hours last time. You know that? 3 hours last time and 7 hours before that. So, I don't know if we're gonna get a large stream here, but we'll see. It's everyone's day off. Michael, let me know when you're in here, and I'll unmute you. I'm not opening it on my screen just yet. But Jax, no. But I do need to invite some people. You bought spy calls at the bell because you're degenerate. I'm proud of you, man. I'm really proud of you. Why did you buy your spy calls? Give me your logic now. Run me through your... Why was it even a good gamble? I'm gonna make a video showing a cool gamble that you could have done. Live, baby. Link. Man. Oh, my computer just shut off. One of my computers. But good thing I'm streaming on this one. So hold on, I can't read you guys in the chat yet. But I still gotta post this.
paying for 2 computers.
Yeah. That's what sucks. I wish I could stream from this computer, but it always collapses. But you guys could still hear me. Michael, let me know where you're at. You're not in here yet. Mean. There it is. Let's see. So I'm looking at. I need to wait till my other computer restarts so I can see the chat. Let's see what you guys are up to. I'm so slow on this computer, though. Wow, there's already 1 dislike. Only 3 likes. You guys all like this video, man. What are you all doing? You're slacking. I just want to see the chat. Doesn't this feel, you guys could see this loading, doesn't this feel like it's 1990? 1999 loading. 275 call for this week. Did you get it on SPY? Why don't you play SPX? That's what I made my video on. I'm going to post a video tonight, and it's on SPX. Why don't you play SPX? There you go. 2 people like the video. I feel you guys. Look at that. That's immediate love. I appreciate that immediate love. That's what I like to see. See? So like the video if you guys actually like to be here. Okay? So show some love. You know, say hello. SPX. I forgot you're Canadian. Have to use Questrade. That sucks. Check DM. You here? Here, you could do it on your phone, if anything. You could check try to do it through your phone or I don't know, highlighting. Yeah, mine did that. Mine did that earlier. It might leave it up for a second, try to restart your computer, or you could download the GoToWebinar app on your phone and just do that. If you want to, or you could just give me a phone call and I guess I could just put you on speaker and then you could watch the stream as far as my screen goes. But let me know. Let me know, Mr. Lucy. I open it. I don't like interactive brokers. Why don't you just make an American company and that's it? Download the app. All right, awesome, awesome, awesome. But yeah, I'm not a fan of interactive brokers. Isn't this a trip? Doesn't this screen look like it's on Inception? I'm in. Let's go. Yo, can you hear me? Mr. Lucy? Michael Lucy Vert?
Hello?
Oh, you hear me?
Hello? Oh, you hear me?
Oh, dude.
Oh, you hear me?
You gotta mute the YouTube. So you're gonna be, you hear me though, right?
If I turn the sound off on YouTube, I can't hear you.
You can't just mute the video, like here? Just mute the video. Mute the video page. You good now?
Yeah.
Alright, man. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm kind of tired, honestly. I woke up early. I slept a little bit. But then I just had some sushi for breakfast-ish, brunch. and I'm tired. I'm really tired.
Nice, man.
What about you, man? What do you do on a daily basis besides go to Walmart and prank people?
That's basically it. Just film videos and edit them all day.
Nice. Nice. We're going to throw stock trading in there, man. So you blow up an account recently or no?
What?
Have you blown up an account recently or no?
Well, yeah, I just made one last night.
But you didn't fund it and lose all the money, did you?
Oh, no, not yet.
Not yet. Well, hopefully.
Hopefully that doesn't happen, but...
All right, man. What are you using? Are you using Robinhood or you're using Tastyworks, right?
Yeah, I downloaded it last night.
All right, awesome. We could use that. I'm going to show you stuff on E-Trade, but we could use Tastyworks, actually, if you want to look at it through them. I know some people wanted to see how Tastyworks functioned, but it's kind of really all the same. I use the E-Trade for the charts, and then that's what I was saying. Like, I remember you asked me about the paper money. If you go on Thinkorswim, like you could practice on there, and like you could use Thinkorswim for charting, and then execute your trades on Tastyworks. That's pretty much what I do. I look at E-Trade for the charts, and then when it comes down to making the trade, I just go. That's why I like the web app. But Tastyworks has a full-on platform. Their charting's decent, but I'm used to my E-Trade. But Thinkorswim is really dope.
Yeah, I kind of got the hang of like the chart on Thinkorswim, like how to move everything and how to make a watch list and all that. So I'd rather do it there, and then I'll just do the trades on Tastyworks.
Yeah. Good. But we'll see. Let's go. We've kind of done this before. I don't know. I wanted to go today, like on the stream. I'm going to go over some plays, talk about kind of what's up with the market now, and then just go over. I don't know. We've talked before. You have the basics. Like I said, I have my buddy with me too. He's kind of Jack, shut up. It's fucking raining. But I got my buddy. He wants to learn how to trade. You kind of know the basics, right?
Yeah,
A little bit. You know, call and put. You know, kind of. But what am I paying with commission per contract on E-Trade? I'm paying $2.99 and then I think 20 cents a contract, 25 cents. I have a pretty good deal with E-Trade. They're pretty friendly to me. I complained the other day. I told them I was going to take home that's why I made the Tastyworks account, actually. Because, like, the commissions on Tastyworks are insane. You could scalp. Even though I say, I don't know how small of an account you're going to start with, Michael, but, like, I like Robinhood for that. Like, you could do the same strategy where you're looking at Thinkorswim and then execute on Robinhood. It's decent. I think Tastyworks, it just it just gives you a little bit more of both tools, and it's like a real brokerage. I've noted the prices and the fills aren't, it's just not fucking Robinhood.
But, like, if you try to get out of a trade, like, it takes like 30,000 years.
Yeah, that's insane. I've heard many things. Even the other week, I think people got locked out of Robinhood. But I'm going to yeah, Tastyworks, cheap. Did he just go outside?
It's not it.
Oil is dropping as we speak, so I don't know. What do you want to talk about first? What questions you got? You have questions for me? Anybody in the chat? Michael here. My buddy. We could talk about what's going on with the stock market right now. We could talk about how to trade options. How much money I made this last week. What do you want to talk about?
I want to know how much money you made this week.
How much money I made this week? What's the dates today? Wednesday. So far, I lost $500 on Monday. That turned around, and I'm up $4,000 now. So I made $4,000 this week so far trading, and I did those on the stream. Actually, you could go literally. It's like probably like 15 hours of content, but we talked about them. I made plays, and like that was a good day because it was started with calls. Like Monday, everything was fucked up about this week. It started up very, very high off the Trump trade truce. People were very bullish. It faded, and I bought calls in the morning, and then Tuesday I also bought puts on Monday as well too. The puts were extremely cheap, and that's like some of the pricing stuff we could talk about. I could show some of those puts, and then some of the calls though turned as well on the next day. That was a big. Like, that got me the most excited is that I bought calls on stuff and the market dropped 800 points and these stocks still went up 1 to 2%. They closed about 1%, but I was pretty stoked on that. But, yeah, in short, though, $4,000 this week so far.
It's fucking crazy.
I'm honestly very disappointed because it's funny, I posted that video with the 2008 crash because, like, when the market has these big both down and up, you have to catch these days. These are the days where you make a majority of the biggest gains for the year. You could be losing. You could have lost every trade for the last 3 months and made it all back on yesterday, essentially. Well, think about it. The market went 800 points. I'm going to post the video tonight. There's an option that if you put $100 into it yesterday in the morning, Tuesday morning, by close, that $100 would have been worth $36,000.
That's crazy.
So
since you have SPY pulled up, like I had a question about like when you buy a call and a put, like you know how there's like 100 different ones you can get a 273 put, a 272.5, 272. Like, how do you know which one to pick? Like, how do you find that?
Well, that's a good question. It's not that you're not picking an arbitrary number. It's saying what do you think this stock could go to. So, like in this market right now, a lot of people are focused on technical ranges, and you could say prices. For me, I'm looking at both technical ranges and then what's also expected. And then also now the price of the option too. But you want to be as close to them. Realistic, it depends now on the time frame too. But if you have a short time frame, you want to be even in general. I think my best advice for people starting out, you want to get as close to the money as possible. But then at the same time, it doesn't mean don't play out of the money. But you just got to really understand it. Like when I'm looking at the SPY now, it's like what calls would I get? I know the market could be very bouncy and poppy. I would look 275 on like the high side in like a weekly time frame, right? That's the high side. But maybe like a 273 would be good, but that might be, I don't see it. And I'm saying this without knowing the prices, right? I'm not pulling up an option chain. 273 would be good, and then 272, 271, those would be awesome. But now the question would be, what are the prices of those options?
And you hold them all, right? Like you don't day trade?
It depends, Certain times, like yesterday, like that's how I was able to save money because Monday, I saw the fade. I bought calls, but then I ditched some of the ones that already gapped up and took some profit. And then Tuesday, I sold off in the morning. I sold off my calls. Some that I was either break even or down on, I sold. And then some that I were up on, I took the money, and then I held some on the value stocks that kept running. But for the most part, though, options are maximized with time because on the reverse end, I did some good market timing, you could call it, on Monday and Tuesday. But then like Thursday and Friday before that, I really fucked up. And like I did on Tesla, I lost $1,500 on a Tesla because I bought it and I was up on it for one day or for a few hours, like $600. Then the next day it gapped down. I was down like $2,000 on it. Then I cut out at like $1,500. And Monday, Tuesday, even in the close yesterday, the contract's up. I would have made like 5-6 grand on it. So I try to hold them, but sometimes depending on it's very difficult in this market, honestly, right now, and depending on the stock. But you get it's finding it's definitely a balance though, because I like to hold them, but then in the same respect, I'm also very trigger happy to sell them just because it's understanding the nature of the option contract. It's going to come down in price, you know? What does in the money and out of the money mean? So if you're buying a stock option higher than what the stock is trading at, if you're buying a call, that's out of the money. If it's below it or at that price, it's in the money. Do you buy options with the intent of executing them? Not usually. Not unless it's like a leap yearly. Unless usually the long-term contracts, yes. And it depends on what the stock does. But what other question? Does that answer the question for you, Michael? Kind of?
Yeah.
Boom, boom, boom. Oil is dropping. Man, this is so weird. The market being closed on Wednesday. Kind of boring. Kind of boring. So are you going to start trading every day or what? What's your plan?
I mean, yeah, I definitely want to start trading every day. I want to make it like, I want this to be my main source of income and like YouTube to be on the side kind of thing.
Okay. I think you're gonna get, definitely good you're doing options. That's one of the best things you could do, and then focus even on like swing trading, where it's not gonna be, because like I'm posting a video on that today too. Like, it's like what I do it's like I post 5 videos in a day. I could still do real estate. I could still trade. It's because during the trading, there's a lot of time when the market's happening, and it's not like you're going to be doing something every minute. And sometimes, like we were just saying, like you want to hold some of these calls, being able to hold them for 1, 2, 3 days, that's really going to maximize them. So you could just buy them once and then that's it. Sometimes it would have been better if I just stayed asleep some days. You get what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
Oh. I'm late again. Yeah, come on, Joey. How did you trade on Amazon using Tastyworks end up? Oh, it's a good question. We lost all of our money. We got margin called. Have you ever been margin called? But no, that trade was actually a win. Have you ever looked into selling premium, Michael?
What's that mean?
Uh-oh. I don't want to expose you to a new world of gambling. So, imagine every time you bought an option, you lost money, right?
Yeah.
So, there's somebody on the other side of every trade. You could have been the person on the other side of that trade who took your money. You could be the bank instead of acting like the bank, or instead of paying the bank. It's pretty much playing as the house.
Yeah.
So so pretty much you're doing the exact opposite. Instead of buying the option, you're selling it. It's more risky, for sure.
That's more.
Oh yeah. I'm down on those. Well, yeah, because It depends what you do. There's, if you sell a call or sell a put, like literally one of the comments in the YouTube, selling premium scares the fuck out of me. It used to scare me until, there's ways you could balance it. But, think, it's like when you buy a call, think about when you buy a call. You're buying the right to buy the stock at a certain price, right? Someone's agreeing to sell you the stock at whatever price. So on the other side, it's you could be the one saying, yeah, I agree to sell you Facebook at $150 a share. And you collect the money they pay for the contract, but now you have to give them the shares at that price if they want them. But they're only going to want that if the price goes above it, right? So that's your only risk, is that you agree, selling calls is the most riskiest. You agree to give someone shares at a certain price, you don't own the shares, and the shares skyrocket. But other than that, the odds are more likely in your favor. So you make, and then that's the thing, you make less money. So now options, you could see these crazy percentages make all this money on. That's when you buy the options. When you sell the options, your gains are capped. You only could make as much as you sell the contract for. So you're making less, but your odds of winning every trade is good. Like this account I have here, I've only lost one trade on it. That's because I hedged it with another Facebook trade that made me money, but it's the only loss I took on this account. And I've had this account for like a month and a half. And it was like $2,000 in profit. But then that one loss brought me down to like $600 in profit. Jack, shut up. Sucks you can't do that on a cash account. You can with, you just get a margin account with Tasty. They're pretty good. It's easy to get the margin account. You can't day trade, but Jack. But you can't get the margin account, but they give you pretty good leverage. So, but that Amazon that we were talking about, that was a day trade. Or that was like a 1-day trade for like $200 selling premium. Yeah. So December 3rd. Wow, that was right before market close, or is that what time? Is that Eastern time or Pacific time? How do I know what time it is? But see, and that's what's crazy. So this is like what? 1, 2. Oh, yeah, that dollar per contract kills you. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. But it's $5 for like 1, 2, 3, 4 trades. Not bad. It's like $1 a trade. But what I did there on December 3rd, I sold at Amazon 1852 at 242. So I don't know what Amazon was at the time. Let's take a look. Yeah. So where was it? December 3rd. Dude, why is this chart so fucking weird looking? There you go. So wait, when was it? December 3rd? At 12:40 p.m. I think that's Eastern time, I'm assuming. Maybe like right around here. Yeah, so Amazon, well, no, that's at market close. So it's either 12:40 there or in the morning. When did I do it? Do you guys remember if I did it in the morning or night? Wow. I don't remember, but it was either at one of these points, but pretty much you could see through the day. Amazon was trading at like 1770 to 1750. So, and that was Tuesday. So I agreed to with somebody that the stock's trading at 1750, 1770. I agreed with them I would sell them 100 shares of Amazon by Friday for 1852.50, and they said they would give me $242 for that. It was closer to close, yeah. So I did it right at close. So then I collect the $242 cash, but now I agreed again by Friday I would sell them 100 shares of Amazon $100 higher than where it's at. So then what happened? That was 20 minutes before it closed. We got David Thomas giving us the confirmation. Then the next day, Amazon opened and then it dropped, and then pretty much by the end of yesterday, the contract was worth, it plummeted in value because now there's only 3 days left on the contract, and now Amazon went from 1770 to 1660. It dropped $100. So now that contract was $200 away from being in the money with 2 days left. So I just closed out of it. So I went and I bought back that contract for 45 cents, closed out my obligation, and I collected the $243 difference or something like that. But yeah, that's selling premium. So now it's essentially you're just going the opposite way. But I did that. I did that on a few trades too. So I've been doing that with even some of my plays on the weeklies and monthlies. When I'm up on them, I'll sell puts or calls in a further direction. Like, so I had Tesla calls and I was up on them. So I sold one of these calls for December and collected $123 so that, Tesla was going up. The contract premium went up. I took advantage of that, sold it, but I could still hold my calls, but it protects, it locks in some of my profit. So it's a little more advanced, but I think you guys, some of people will be interested in it. I don't know. Michael, did you get any of what I said?
Yeah, but it's all really confusing.
It's just being the bank. It's being the casino. You just take the bets.
Yeah. It's like a whole different side of like trading.
Yeah. We'll start, but that's the thing, It can get very complex. You can go about it very simple, but you gotta, that's why you have to at least put in some studying to it, because there's many ways to get creative with making money when it comes to options. Just what do you want to do? Because like this strategy, selling premium, a lot of people use it for income, and like if you see how like Warren Buffett uses this strategy and other people, it's insane. They're like nuts. What happens if you sell puts and hit strike price buyer before expire? You're going to be down a lot of money. Yeah, that's the thing. The risk, you have to understand the risks on it. But most of the time, depending on what type of put you sold, it will usually, if you sold something with a statistically good chance and you collected enough premium, it should weigh out. By expiration, if you hold an option, most options expire worthless. So again, selling any option, the odds are in your favor. Think about it. You're shorting something designed to go to zero. Jax.
I don't know if you can hear my dogs in the background. They're kind of annoying.
No, they're good, dude. My dog is fucking. He just sits by the door, cries, and then you'll let him out. Then he'll go outside, and then he'll cry to get let back in.
I got a question.
What's up?
So you see how when you had Amazon come up, you see how like it like stopped like all the way at the bottom and then it like shot up like super high.
Wait, which one? Amazon?
If you pull up Amazon, it's like really low, and then like the next minute it's like freaking. I don't know how high it went.
Let's see. Here?
Yeah, you see how it's like super low, below 1700, and then goes all the way up by 1750.
Here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, why did that happen?
So that happened because of was it Monday, I believe? Or was that the No, that was the No, yeah, so this was the Fed. But yeah, this was because of the Trump trade. So they you know, over the weekend on Friday there was the G20, and then like Friday, Saturday, Sunday, China met with the president, and they pretty much all the news was that it was a positive talk, that they had a good trade deal, and that there was going to be a halting on the increasing of tariffs for another 90 days until March or February. So the market took that as really good, and that's going to help trade and everything else. So people got really, really excited, and that brought the market up. So everything gapped. The stock market did, because like if you look, that's Amazon, right?
Yeah.
But if you pull up the S&P 500, it's the same thing. You're going to see the same gap on the whole entire market,
Yeah.
So
if you bought a call before that happened,
you'd have made a lot of fucking money. I bought calls. We bought calls. I honestly don't even want to talk about the calls I had, because I sold out of them for a little bit of profit even throughout here. But if I held them, yeah. But if you bought calls, you would have made a fuck ton of money. It depends on which calls you bought, obviously. But
yeah, same thing. Put up at the top and it drops how it did.
Yeah, and now I made money. I made money on the calls. I got some puts at close, and then I got some the day before, but I cashed out of my puts pretty early on there.
So like, let's say you like you know how you told me that like you get to choose the 275, 275.5 and all them. Like what do you think it's gonna go up to?
Mm-hmm.
Like, so let's say you like it was at 1669 or whatever it was at, and it went and you picked that it was gonna go to 1700 and it shot all the way up to where it's at. How much would you have made? Like, would you have still made money?
If it's at 1669, and you said it's going to go to 1700.
Yeah.
And
but
then
it goes all the way above 1750.
If it goes to 1750 on that contract, you would make minimum $5,000, because you have the right at the stock at 1700, and it's trading at 1750. So that's a $5,000 difference with 100 shares. So if you have 1 day of time left or 0 days of time, that contract will be worth $5,000. If you have a week of time or a month or 2 months or a year, the price of that contract will go up. Jax, what do you want? Come here. Come here. What do you want? Huh? What do you need, huh? Huh, Jackie? He just wants to be petted and beat.
Need some love.
He just wants to be beaten. Beat him. Jix, the husky. Come on, you husky dog. Husky dog. Slap on you. But, yeah. So, man. What trade was good? I like this play. I did this live on the stream. I talked about this one. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Bah. So I bought these on December 3rd. Jax, come here, you weirdo. So these were December 21st. Dude, these contracts were fuego. What did I sell them at though? I still have one, but I sold one for 701. So here were these contracts. I bought them on December 3rd. These were Boeing 337s, right? And I got them at like 220. So what Boeing was like, I think it was the middle of the day. Right about here. Let's see what Boeing looked like. Boeing is one of my favorite stocks. If you were on the stream, you guys saw me talk about this. How many people remember me talking about this? I don't think Boeing makes a 337. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. You get it? Like a Boeing 337 because like the plane, but like it's the put. Oh, Mr. Howard. So, Boeing's gonna. Do you hear this, Psycho? Man. Boeing was interesting. It popped up on December 3rd. I got in late, but that was the cool part about this. Like, if you notice, Boeing was just kind of dropping all day, and it kind of like steadied out. So I got in pretty late. The puts prices leveled out. It gapped up, and this is when I got the put. I bought. So think about what happened here, and this is why I made money in two respects. Boeing's trading at 359, 360 on Monday, right? So on the options, I go to December 21st, and I went to somebody and I said, hey, you agreed to buy, I bought a put. So I'm saying you agree to buy 100 shares of Boeing from me for 337. And he says, sure. And I pay him $200 for that. I bought two of those contracts. So I spent $400 total. I spent $400 total on that play. And by the end, the next day, they were worth $1,400. So, and why? Because now the stock went from 360 the next day, dropped to 350, closed at 342. So now, think about why those contracts went from $2 a pop to $7.40 a pop. I sold one of them out at $7, and now Yeah, the bid's at 740. But why is the contract? Why did the contract go up, and why does it have value now? And what would you guys do in this situation, Mike? Or do you understand this play so far, even Michael?
A little bit.
Well, let's hear your questions. Bring them on down.
Like, how did you know to make this trade?
My balls tingled.
Sounds good. So when my balls tingle, that means I'm gonna make money.
Every now and then. No. So this is what, and think about it. I'm actually going to give you, fuck you, Michael. Fuck you. You know why?
What?
Go read our DMs. What did I tell you to do?
Let me see. Hold on.
See, you can't even remember it. What company?
How far up am I looking?
I don't know. All I remember is me telling you to watch Boeing and focus on a few stocks, right?
Yeah.
You had that idea, and I said, yes, do that. And I said, you gave me those companies, and one of the companies I gave you back was what? Boeing.
Yeah, that one right there.
And you know when I made this play?
What?
Monday.
So the day you gave me these, you made that play? No. The day before.
Day before.
Yeah, you gave me them Sunday.
I gave you them, and then I played it the next fucking morning. Well, not the next morning, because I could have played it in the morning, but like even looking at the contract, it was a great time to get the put. It really, in the morning, the stock was up a lot, but the contract was only at 182. Then the stock dropped, leveled out. The put was very cheap. I waited till the end of the day, scooped it up, and now, but I told you, focus on a few stocks, but then focus on this stock. This is a good one to do it with Boeing. And so Boeing had that big move. I sold out of my Boeing puts after the first drop. Because again, Boeing, if I pull it up on, Boeing's my bitch, bro. I love this stock. You see this big ass move in Boeing, it was really great to make money. I make both sides. I've hit it every single direction so far, and it's been really fun.
My dog just ran outside, so I'll be back in 1 second.
All right, just go ahead and do your thing. So max loss is the price you paid for the contracts. It is. That's if you're buying or selling. If you're buying a put or buying a call. But if you're selling a put or selling a call, your risk is very different. And that's on selling premium or selling options. Boop. Boop-diddy boop. What's up, fat boy? Ricky Castro, why you gotta come at me like that? I'm not even fat. You have no idea what you're talking about. Gang, gang. Grant Gailey, what's up, man? You work out today? No. I'm gonna work out today. Tonight, I'm trying to, my buddies with me. We're working out our minds right now. We're getting some work done. He's Mr. International. He's doing phone calls in every time zone, actually. Every single time zone. There's no cap. No cap, right? No cap. But how you doing, fat boy? All right, how you get your dog, bro?
Yeah, we're good.
You good? How do you escape?
Well, he didn't escape. He wouldn't come inside. He was running around the pool. My mom was chasing him.
Prediction for tomorrow: a pop in the morning, then a sell-off. Yeah, I could see that. I don't even know. I don't even want to trade tomorrow morning. I think I'm going to retire from the stock market right now. think that was
Fridays are my worst days.
Fridays are your worst days?
When I used to actually like try and trade, Fridays used to like kill me every time.
Yeah, that's awful then. That means you had too many things expiring. Too short durations. How did you lose your money last time? What was your last experience?
My last trade,
Yeah, what was your last trade?
let me pull up Robinhood.
Robin Hood.
Uh,
Jax, come here.
Alright, my last trade was Gush, Gush,
Kush.
and that destroyed me.
What did you do on it?
Damn, I don't know how to tell right here. All I know is I put like 500 in, and it went how like Amazon did, but it went backwards, and I bought a call. So my money went from like $500 to $6 in like 2 minutes.
Oh wow! And then you probably got dicked from the spread or something from Robin Hood.
Yeah, it wouldn't let me get out. It wouldn't let me do anything. I was like stuck, just losing money.
Damn.
But the last good trade I had, I sent a screenshot a while ago.
Yeah, I was just saying, I remember that. Sounds familiar.
I think it was. Let me see. I think it was on. I don't even know what it was on, but I mean 100%.
So were you in these were all options?
Yeah.
When did you start trading options?
Well, I stopped trading options. Like, I haven't traded in the past like 3 months, but I was trying to trade in the summer, and like that's when I was still learning, and I was trying to like learn. I didn't really know much, and I was still trying to trade, and it was just killing me.
The trading life. Well, hopefully we get that changed, man. You have a paper trading account set up? You get the TOS?
Yeah, for Thinkorswim, yeah.
So, like, this is what I'd be going around tomorrow, right? You want to be thinking about setting up your plays for tomorrow. Have stocks to think about watching. Boeing's kind of down already, but it could still move. I'd watch Boeing, definitely watch the market, but put some plays on tomorrow and experiment with stuff. That's the best part about having the fake money, you know? But you just start right now getting in this pattern of, okay, you know, have you been following what the markets have been doing lately?
Me?
Yeah.
Not really.
Well, they've just been dying.
I mean, I've been seeing it on your page and stuff.
So
That's only.
honestly, that's what I was thinking about it. You have enough on the page if you know you watch the S&P throughout the day and just see, you know, you could just start putting on plays, hold on for a day or two, a couple days, and go from there. Grant Daly, who are you talking to? I'm talking to your mom. Guy on the phone. I don't know. I don't want to sound rude, bro. But if you don't know what a gap is, you should not be trading with money. Damn, bro. They're sending shots at you, Lucy.
At me? What would they say?
Well, he said if you don't know what a gap is.
Oh shit! I didn't know what a gap was.
Damn.
So that's why I'm here, trying to learn.
Damn. Yeah, he's trying to learn, Health Wiley. It's okay. We said paper trading. Man, she doesn't trade, silly. Yeah, your mom trades.
Says she.
Spy gapping to 275 tomorrow at open. You're a high boy. I think I have calls though. I think I do have 275 calls or 273s. Gotta go. All right, William. Have fun. William is the Amish guy. Isn't that cool? We have an Amish guy wanting to join the trading fraternity. I think it's pretty amazing.
That's awesome.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
He's actually Amish. He sent pics. Netflix called David Peep Futures. What are the futures at? No, futures aren't up that much. If the futures are up that much, I'll give you a cookie. I'll literally order you a cookie from Subway. When was the last time you went to Subway?
4 weeks ago when I was going to Mexico.
Wow.
In the airport, Tijuana.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Say
But
Subway.
before that, like years.
What is this, man? You want to tell me we gap up to 275 on your Dow 100 futures? This shit is weak, man. This is weak shit. You see this shit? You call this a gap up, huh? I've seen harder gap in Russia. He's Adam Fulton guy, stupid Canadian. Should I let Jax out?
It's not raining.
Hold on. Just wait for a Trump tweet or something. Oh yeah. Come here. Come here, Jax. Come here. 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 Yes. Come on, honey. Give me a treat. I need to drink water so I don't get anaerobic buildup in my muscles when I work out today. You're gonna make a play. What's the next play to look for tomorrow? Ooh, I don't know. Michael, what's the next play?
Boeing.
Yeah, Boeing. So I'm holding puts. So what do you think I did with that play? Or what would you do? You buy it for $200, right? Then the next morning, it's at 230, shoots up to 290. You're up $60. Do you take it per contract?
No.
You have two contracts though. You put $400 in. Next morning, you're up $120.
Oh, I mean, for me, I'll take it.
You taking it?
Yeah, I don't know. Would you take it?
Would I take it? No, I'm a degenerate. I liked it. I liked Boeing a lot. Let's see what would you guys do? So, you clearly see what happens anyways, but who gives a shit? You guys got to think about what you actually would do. You know, you put in $400, the next day you're up 120. A lot of people would be inclined to take it. So, I didn't take it. I had the I did this on the if you guys watch the 6-hour stream and the other one, I talk about this play literally. I even contemplated it right before. I was gonna sell one of them at like 500, and then the market just started dumping. But I bought two. I waited another hour, 2 hours, and it went from 300 to 650. Clipped 700, which is where I sold out around here. I sold out one contract at 700, and now I'm holding another one, and the other one's worth 740. But I pretty much got my initial investment back, 350 net profit, and now I got one to let it ride. But now here's the question: how hard do you let it ride, huh, Grant Gailey? Know your levels. Know your levels. What are your thoughts on bond rates at near lows and what it means for banks? I'm concerned with what bond rates are going to do to the dollar, or how the dollar is going to affect bond rates, and then how that is going to affect the yield curve, and then how it will affect China and oil. There's so many things, but investors in banks right now is something. Oh, Josh, can I tell you something? Oh, fuck. What, Adam Fulton? You should hear this guy. What other questions you got for me, Lucy? Little Lucy Vert?
I had a bunch of questions last night, and now I can't think of any. I should have wrote them down or something.
It's all good. We got time. Josh, are you still following Weed Stock? Some of them, I'm curious, especially with the Kron buyout. I'd look into what's going on with Kron, and just if that develops or emerges, I'm actually going to be interested about it. Because I think that might cause another bull run in marijuana stocks. What I like about you is you consider oil, bonds, global currency, etc. You know your shit. Most people who run a paid course sub have no fucking clue about any of that shit. I know, because they're usually very highly undereducated. Mama ain't raising no fool, Adam Fulton. Okay? We really about this.
They make their money off the course, and then they don't have to do stocks or any of that.
I've talked about it. That's what I was explaining with it. You know, even the plan, man. We have a cult here. We have a bigger idea with the cult, what we're trying to accomplish. You know, these guys are too fucking retarded. They think selling courses for a couple $100,000 is worth something when we could literally, I could take 3 people. If I took 30 people closing one deal a month in real estate, or doing anything to close one $10,000 deal a month, 30 people, that would be $300,000 a month. Even if I took 30% of that, I'd still be making like $150,000 or something stupid. We've done I did the math on the stream the other day, but yeah, I appreciate you, Adam Fulton. I appreciate you get it. But that's the thing. Some people I explained it to. It's just like the type of trading. I'm the type of person who's into that stuff. That's what I use to profit and make money off of. Sure, I could say I'm smart. You could say I'm smarter than this guy, that guy. But everybody has their own way of if you want to go, some people they want something simpler or they can't really handle trading beyond that. So if that's the trading approach you want, that's on you. How important do you think is to be around people doing the same things as you are, such as real estate and trading? Not that important, because you could be around people, not around people. Just how bad do you really want to do it, and how applied yourself are you? No fucking way this pod is almost gone. That's some bullshit. I've been wrecking jewel pods, bro. Kind of sad. Jack, shut up. Josh, what exactly should I make? What play should I make to grow my account from $12.95 to $10,000 in about a week? Honestly, SPX YOLO. I don't know, but you can even do that with your commissions. Was strange that Canopy Growth announced that it expanded its supply amounts. However, the stock declined on Tuesday. Bro, did you not see what the fuck happened on Tuesday? in the whole entire market. Why was Huawei's global CFO arrested in Canada per request to U.S.? Ooh, I don't know. That's interesting. Maybe he did some weird shit like the other CFOs, or it's some drama. Drama. Lost 700 billion, left the market Tuesday. Or LOL, 700. A lot of billions left the markets. Can everybody like the video who's in here? And if you're new, subscribe and tell me you love me. That works as well too. Be on my way. I love you. I love you, Graham. Wow. 143. I like you. You speak Spanish? Do I sound like I speak Spanish, Ricky Castro? Do I sound like my name is Ricky Castro? Love your vids, bro. New to the channel. Edwin G, my guy. Appreciate it, man. I love you. We all love you. I'm glad you're getting culty. What else, man? It sucks today. Literally, all I'm looking at now. So I guess the play. I don't know. I want to tell you to look at oil, but I don't think I should. But I'm just waiting for more news to come out for tomorrow. But it seems like I'm gonna just be holding and watching the plays I have. I think we're gonna get a gap up tomorrow, unless anything else develops. A gap up and fade, maybe very hard. But I'm gonna watch Boeing. I'm gonna watch Amazon, Facebook. Fang in general, you could keep, I don't know, you could keep your eyes on Fang, like Facebook, Amazon, Netflix, Google. Those are always just good ones to watch, and then pick like 3 stocks from there, but focus just on a few ones. You sound exotic. Ricky Castro, you're fucking weird. I love it. Do you trade TVIX? If so, any tips? Want to jump in? No. I trade the UVXY every now and then with the options, but usually it's not worth it. You could play Apple. Apple is pretty close to it, or UVXY. And again, I'm only gonna play the gap like UVXY, TVIX. Well, you only make money if you buy before the volatility rushes or the crush. But even then, you just gotta be careful. Gap up sounds good to me, Netflix. You're such a bull, bro. None of this made sense at first, but after like 30 or 40 hours of watching your vids, starting to make a lot more sense. Laugh my ass off. I fucking love your streams, though. There you go. See? You do watch 30 or 40 hours. It's pretty simple. You watch 30, 40 hours, this will all make sense.
You?
Yeah.
Alright.
That's what it says. I think that's an accurate review. None of this made sense at first, but after like 30 or 40 hours, that's it.
Definitely take some time.
But it'll all make fucking sense. That's all it takes. Extraditing in the U.S. puts pressure between U.S. and China. Does my mom have to sign the waiver for the field trip to Mykonos? We're not going to Greece, bro. You're not coming, Grant. Okay? Do you hear this guy? So many little connections to make and sort out in a well-oiled trading machine. Yeah. There's a lot, and and then it's easy and simple, and then especially that's why break it down into the stocks and then the option chain. Learn how to then once you really, I think the biggest thing that will click that makes people the most money is once they really realize what they're buying with the option. That just like it's just a contract. It's just an agreement, and it makes sense why the options are going up or down. That's why when I do sell my options at certain times, a lot of people are like, why did you buy it there? Why did you sell it there? It's like understanding how options work. That option makes sense why that was a good, better time than not to sell, or a better time than not to buy. Been watching you for 6 months, and it makes a lot of sense. I'd love it. That's awesome. See, that's an awesome comment, but at the same time, if somebody didn't understand the context, that would be very, very creepy, wouldn't it? Been watching you for 6 months. It makes a lot of sense. Could I elaborate a little bit more on what? What would you like me to elaborate on? My guy. Tell me what you got for me. Little Lucy Vert. That's your name, bro.
Little Lucifer.
Or Michael Lucy Vert. This is all I can think about. You got any questions?
I don't know.
I don't know.
What made you start stocks? Start trading options?
Options was a funny story, actually. I knew about options from about a couple years of trading stocks, but I've always been familiar with them as hedging instruments, you know? When I was learning about stocks, I learned about options just, depending on the size of your position, even certain day trading strategies. Like you could go about day trading and hedge it with, you could buy shares and hedge it with UVX. Why? Actually, that's even how like CTAs, like computer trading algorithms, and like other algos and buying programs, they're kind of structured like that too. So like a lot of times when they buy in, when like a computer is instructed to buy in the stocks, that's why the VIX, the UVXY goes up or down, because algorithms will automatically buy or short the UVXY depending on what other positions they're buying as a hedge. So I was always familiar with hedging instruments and options used in that sense. And from there, I think around 2013, 2014, after like around the weed penny stock bubble, this one kid in the TTF was talking about what's it called, options, and he was bringing them up and he was saying to trade them, and he was showing me he was trading them. He was trading them on like $40,000-$50,000 account, and I was just like, "What the fuck are you doing?" Because he was trading options without owning the stock. Like he was trading it without hedging, and I was like, "You're absolutely insane. Why the fuck?" Like it didn't make any sense to me. I didn't really know people would do it like that, and then he started doing it, and I was like, "Okay, well, let me take a look at this." And he lost actually all of his money, and I started playing around with it, and I was like, I was liking it. Just seemed really cheap at the time, and it really was. Options were very, very unknown, so I started trading them for profit, more day trading, because I was day trading more stocks. I would just buy, like, instead of buying a couple contracts on Facebook, I would just buy like $500,000 of Facebook shares and just flip it. So it was pretty cool. But I just started doing it, and then by the end of 14 and end of 15, or was it end of 15? I think 2015, or yeah, end of 15 coming into 16. Within like 2 years, I netted $1 million trading options. So it was pretty wet. But that's how I got into it. That's the option side. The stocks, stocks I've just been into my whole life. And that started with me wanting to make a lot of money. And my brother showed me Jim Cramer, and I fell in love with the concept. How do you trade within your accounts? What does that fucking mean, Grant Daly? Speak English. If you want to learn how options pricing works, first learn Black-Scholes. I agree to a degree. In the sense that you you have to understand what Black-Scholes is and uh, how that pricing goes. But I feel, yeah, learn the because I don't know the calculus behind Black-Scholes is fucked. Some people actually say, yeah, you have to learn Black-Scholes. I'm like, no, dude, chill the fuck out.
Thumbs up on this vid if I should quit my job right now.
Wow. Thumbs up on the vid if he should quit his job right now. Should he do it? I don't think he'd actually quit his job, though. You think he would?
I mean, by the look of his profile picture, I don't know if that's a GTR, but maybe.
He's gonna come to Cali. He's asking me when he's supposed to come out to Cali. Ah, that's cool.
Hey man, do you have a lot of haters?
Do I have a lot of haters?
I see you got the same amount of dislikes as you have likes.
No. I have one big hater. This guy was one guy. He literally dislikes every single video on 20 accounts. The minute I post them, usually.
What the fuck?
They've talked about it. So, it's quit right now, grind TTF real estate exam. Be ready for Cali. But, like, do it with a job. Why can't you don't have to quit? And what delta would you use? When shorting volatility, is it better to sell calls or buy puts when volatility spikes? If you want to short volatility, sell puts, not calls. Because even then, if volatility spikes and you buy puts, you're doing the exact opposite. That wouldn't make sense. And what delta? Fuck the delta. I don't read about a delta. It's better to sell calls than buy puts, statistically. Yes, very true. But if you want to short volatility, I would just sell the puts. And that's safer too. I sold some puts the other day into the drop. That's what I did. I sold premium while in the market on Facebook. Shorting into the spikes is what I meant. If you want to, are you asking pretty much how to make money when the stock market drops? Can we simplify it here? That's why I don't like these. No big words are allowed in my chat room. Okay? Is that fair? Should we ban big words in the cult? Unless they're necessary. Unless you have to use the big word because it's like the only word that's available. But just keep it simple. Keep it simple but still complex and educated. Does that make sense? It should be practical. Kind of? No? But are you shorting the gamma or the theta when you sell puts on the VIX? I'm buying the theta, gamma, delta, epsilon, zeta, eta, theta, iota, kappa, lambda, mu, nu, z, omicron, pi, rho, sigma, tau, phi, chi, psi, omega. Alpha, beta, gamma, delta, epsilon, zeta, eta, theta, iota, kappa, lambda, mu, nu, z, omicron, pi, rho, sigma, tau, phi, chi, psi, omega. Whew. It's because you're out here using those big words. They feel like they have to use them as well. Yes, people use big words as a crutch. No. I'm not using these big words. I don't mean to use these big words. I'm not using big words. I use dumb words. I don't talk that crazy. The options is very, very simple. Was I in a frat? No, I just made something called the trading fraternity with zero knowledge of how a fraternity ever functioned. I was like, wow, frats are so cool in college. I was never a part of one. I'm going to make my own. Oh. Grant Daly, this guy, you're such a cock, man. If the market is in a continuous downtrend, then buying puts is a better play. Play the trend, selling calls is to capture IV. drops, play pullbacks, reversals, etc. Decent, yeah, that is. But even then, you got to be careful. Buying puts into even a drop is very, very risky. Like even then, that's how I was able to do pretty well because this last couple days I sold out on the drop and the market bounced. I cashed out of my puts and was able to buy back on the same exact puts for half the price on almost any duration. So you got to be careful with that. You can't get copyright striked if you play your own tracks on stream. I know, should we could bump some Uncle Answers. We're allowed to. What frat? We could be brothers. There's no way we're brothers. If you're in the same frat as me, I'm gonna vote to get you kicked out. So maybe you don't want to know. Maybe not right now, but on a regular basis, you do. I use big words. I'm sorry, Omar. Do you guys think I use big words? I don't think I use big words. But always got to be willing to cut positions short and play a better setup. That's true. Travis board shots. Where are you from, Travis? If I say Travis, Trevor. Where are you from, man? I've seen you on the streams. You were talking about the Boeing reversal like clockwork. We literally are Boeing on the screen, man. But Sacramento, California, a Bay Area. You're like the Bay Area, but not really the Bay Area. I feel Sacramento. It's like kind of cool, but kind of boring. I like it. At least you're not Grant Gailey. You at least know about options. Grant Gailey blows up accounts like a fucking terrorist. Big Zany in the Jungle Juice kind of guy, eh? Big Zanny or Zany? You spelled Zanny wrong. It's with an X. Faggot. Oh, sorry. It's fine. I think I'm a little too hardcore for these kids. But boring as hell. There's 2 hours from the fun in any direction, though. Who needs fun when you could trade options? Huh? Right? You're talking to a guy who looks at the price of crude oil on a day-to-day basis and the price of the British pound. It's kind of sad now that I say it out loud. So tell me, I'll ask you, Michael, and I'll ask everybody on the stream. Are you guys prepared for that lifestyle? Like, are you prepared for that life? When I'm telling you, when I'm literally, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm interested in. I check the price of crude oil and the British pound and currencies every single day. Is that something when your friends ask you what you do for fun, or is that something you'd be interested in? Does that pique your interest as wow? Me relying on making money will have to depend partly in part how interested I am in the price of crude oil. Do you even know what the fuck crude oil is? Have you ever touched crude oil? Like, you know? For $1 million, I'll do anything? Bullshit. I'll give you $1 million, cut your fucking arm off right now. On stream. I'll give you $1 million. Easy. We'll make way more than that on the YouTube video. If we can.
Yeah, that's nice.
Ricky Castro. I did not read your application yet, Ricky Castro. I can read it right now if you want me to. You reminded me. Pretty chill day. I was going to do phone calls, and then I said I was going to stream. Yeah. But are you guys ready for that lifestyle, man? I'm just making sure y'all prepared. So what is that? Are you down with that, Michael? Are you down to study that type of shit? Like, does that interest you at all?
100%.
Really?
Yeah, it interests me more than, like, nobody can really say nothing to you about it.
Well, because I'm just a fucking weirdo.
I know, but, like, you being weird is, like, making you more money than somebody going to a 9 to 5. So, like...
Yeah, but some people, they like that, though. At least they're, that they get to spend, their time doing what they want. They get to drink, they get to party, they like to watch certain TV shows instead, or read certain other articles. Like, what's the, everybody has their different paths. Like, but like, is that you? Like, do you like that though?
Yeah, that's true. I'm
Not,
not interested, to be honest.
you're what?
So I wouldn't be. I'm more interested in this than that.
Okay. Well, just ask him because that's where it starts with. You gotta be, if having an interest in that, that's part of my daily routine. I just make sure I'm checking stuff like that. That stuff catches my attention. I get excited when I see certain pieces of news come out, and just that's what it is. That's what I always ask people because some people tell me like, oh, like I want to be a trader, this and that. I'm like, do you really like sitting down all day and like looking at a screen and like reading and like nerding out, going through an article, trying to fucking play Sherlock Holmes? You know, if you're a gamer, this is pretty good for gamers, I think.
Yeah, I already sit on the screen editing all day, so I might as well add this on.
Yeah. Mine was the reverse. Mine was I was trading all day, and I was like, well, shit, man, I might as well fucking edit videos all day, and I just started doing 5 videos a day. I just keep the screen up. I did it on webinar. The guys didn't believe me. They're like, how do you have so much time to make these videos? I was like, dude, you're here with me while I'm trading. Watch, and I just record the videos and edit them.
While you're trading, right?
Yeah, because that explains like the style too and the trading approach, where it's like it's not supposed to take up all your time. It's not like you need to be like focusing on the trades the whole time. It's I could have just bought those trades in the morning. Realistically, that Monday where I made that Monday made it all the money I made on Tuesday was from the trades I made on Monday. Maybe like an extra $1,000 of the 4,000 was trades or flips I made throughout yesterday, Tuesday. But the rest came from Monday. I could have done all those trades in the morning. I would have lost. I averaged down on, and I set my final plays and puts at the end of close. And I was only on that whole day just because I streamed on YouTube. I literally could have worked up until 9:30, went back to bed, did my real. I could have done anything I fucking wanted, and then came back at like 12:30, bought what I needed to buy, and then I would have been done, and I would have cashed out the same amount, $4,000 the next day. So the timing of it is that's where a lot of people think you got to be in front of it or this, and that has led. I wish I did. I bought a put on. I don't even want to talk about it. I bought a put on Amazon on Tuesday for $700 or $500, and I sold it for $700 or $800 in like 20 minutes. I made 50%, $300. I was like, dude, that's not bad. I'll take it. Amazon is crazy.
Yeah.
By the end of the day, that contract was worth $3,200.
Like I watched a few other people too. Like earlier on when I was first started like learning how to trade and stuff. Like when I was messing up a lot, and I was watching people, and some people they were talking about, yeah, I hop on for 20 minutes, do one trade, make $500, and I'm good for the day. Like that sounds dope. I don't think that's realistic.
It is, but to a degree, that's just one approach of it. And it depends how much you're gonna risk on it. Like if you're putting down like $2,000-3,000 on one trade, that's just like a quick 30%, and then you're out. But I think it depends on it. But then some days you're not. I don't like to put goals on that. I just check the markets every day, and depending on what's happening in the markets, that determines how much attention I'm really giving to it. But then, like, too, if I'm, like, seeing something, like how I'm seeing the marketplace develop now, like, I know there's big stuff happening, but a lot of this is timing. I could sit back a little bit. I know this is going to be a market of buying and holding, selling out, and then rinsing and repeating every couple of days. So I'm putting more attention to it. But a goal of 500, this or that, I don't ever really just set goals on it. Like, I'm just trying to take advantage and maximize the opportunity, not lose money, grow my money conservatively, but also at the same time expose myself to these crazy opportunities. Like I was saying earlier, like $4,000 was great, but I was pissed. You know, I was pissed because I should have made $40,000-$50,000 on that down day. Because and you know what people are like they're like, why do I come to that assumption? Because 2 weeks before that, when the market dropped and had that first downturn, that after that run up, I made $16,000 that week. So I could still turn this end of the week into something like that, but I know that should have been there for me. You want to capitalize on those moments. Hey, that's dope, bro. Someone did a super chat. Omar Ortega, let's go. You give me $5. He said turn this into 10. I can't do it on E-Trade because that's going to be like half of the commission. So, or half of it will go to commission. I don't know if I could turn 250 into $10. Maybe. I could probably parlay it into one of my plays. 5 cents. $5. Let's see. How about maybe like 30? So like 5 more people? Am I asking too much? If 5 more people do a $5 super chat, I could do a $30 play. I could turn that into 60. That's pretty easy. I think I could turn $30 into like 150 or 120. I know a couple plays actually. We'll see. Maybe I'm just baiting you guys. But you're here for some tips, bro. That's cool. Let's fucking go, Omar. Sounds like a Friday lotto. Actually, no. Well, I'm gonna post a video on it tonight. There was one of those spy puts. There's one of those spy puts that you could have got, which was and it was like $8. Every $8 turned into 3,200.
Damn.
I'll send 5 if you tell me what frat. Maybe. Show me the money, bro. Oh, Omar Ortega, halfway there. Let's go. He's hitting it, bro. Damn. So $15. All right, maybe I could find something for $15. See, but I hate though when this happens because somebody even asked me, and this happened on Monday, and they're like, "What would I do with $500 on an account?" And I was like, "Bro, I just lost $500 on every trade I made." So but then the next day, they all went up. So it's hard with that. You gotta find something. My first instinct when I think cheap, make a fuck ton. I have 2 plays. There's McDonald's. I'll give you one of them right now. McDonald's, and I did this on stream. If you guys have seen, so I'll give you half of it. Actually, I think I have 4 plays. I could give you like 4 different ones, but let's see where the option chain is. And we're only gonna have Thursday, Friday. Looks like Omar started a trend. There you go. What are we at now? It's 20.
Yep.
We're almost 50% there. Okay, I'll show the other one after this. So, McDonald's. That's pretty decent. See, $13 actually. So look at that. Oh, 5 Canadian. 5 Canadian. Someone do the conversion. Doesn't count. Dude, honestly, can we turn this into a betting platform? We should just take bets during the trading day tomorrow. Anybody want to do that? We could throw down money. I'll take bets and odds. It'll be amazing. This is pretty cool because I'm just looking at all the colors up here. I like this. I'll send euros. Oh, man, you in your euros. All right. So what is that at now? 10, 20. What are we at? We're almost there. But, so these are $13 on McDonald's. So this is a play we could do with these super donations. But now here's the thing. Let's see. What were these trading at earlier? Let me see. Yeah, these are just. I just don't think it'll hit 180. These are trading at 5C. So these McDonald's you could have got, and I think we have some of these actually. Which ones did we get? And I think they're still down. Yeah, we got these for 43. Yeah, these are the same ones. So the 190. Oh, those are calls? No. Yeah, those are McDonald's calls. Oh yeah, what am I, dude? I'm retarded. I'm so retarded. You guys have to ignore this play. I lied. You made me 100-ish yesterday on Netflix. Least I could do is 5 cat. Dude, you made $100 watching. Dude, I lost on at least $100. So I guess it balances out. That's cool. I'm like, oh my gosh, am I like a blackjack dealer? That's pretty cool. Well, we got 25, so we're halfway there. But McDonald's, excuse this play completely. This play's stupid because it's a value. So even if the market goes down, but that, oh my God, wait, what am I saying? No, it is just, let's go back to that. Instead of the put side, just look for the call side. Oh my God, look at these. Yeah, 190s. I like these. I have these. I paid 40 cents for them at 16 cents. These are great, but maybe that's the real play. See, here's the thing. There's only 2 days left. So even though these are cheap, you don't want these at 16 cents because even if my McDonald's goes up $4 in 2 days, these still could go up, but it's going to be harder. Instead of getting one or two of these, you wouldn't want to buy one of these contracts because if you bought one contract with anything else, think about the price you're looking at. You're doing $16 with a $5 commission. You're spending $20. You want to get at least two, and if you're going to spend 30, 40, you might as well just get the 187. So that's one play. The next play that you could do $13 to invest with. Well, now we're at $30, I think, or 25. Oh my gosh, dude, you guys are going ape shit on this. This is cool. We got 10, 20, 30, 35. Psst. This is like an option contract, man. This is getting wild. Dude, I want people to start throwing down bets during market hours then. Or maybe I'll throw down, if you guys are going to tip me, I'll throw down plays.
You made it to 30.
We made it to 30, so that's pretty good.
That's pretty good. But I gotta go right now. It was lit.
All right, bro. I'll see you tomorrow morning. Are you going to be on?
Yeah, I'll be on.
All right, bro. Hit me up.
Thank you.
All right, man. Peace out. All right, how about this? If they're investors, okay, I'm telling you right now, we're gonna meet one day. That sounds kind of creepy, but here's what we could do. I could give you guys the play ideas, and then as you guys are investing in it, you guys can vote on the play, which one you think is the best, and then we'll execute the trade. I'll put it on the YouTube account, the Tastyworks one, because this Tastyworks one we've been hitting. What's it called? We put some of the trades on here so far. I want to use this account to document them on this trade. It's been a pretty good account so far. I think it'll be cool, but we'll make your guys' trade there. So I said McDonald's calls could be one for the weeklies. USO for sure. And these with $50, you get two of the 11s, maybe either side, maybe a straddle, but deciding both ways. Oil actually might jump because of the what's it called? The Khashoggi, the OPEC meeting. That's another one. SPX. I think SPX could honestly be the crazy one. So here, if Thursday or Friday leads to a death day, these are going to, actually, here's the play for 20. Are you ready for this? Watch these. Watch one of these. This is a conditional statement. You know, I want you guys to understand. Hopefully, you guys understand what a conditional statement. This means if something happens, then only if occurs, then this will happen. Josh, if I donate $100, if you get a positive trade, will you return me my 100 and you keep the profit? No, I don't think so. Because honestly, I think that would actually be illegal if I did that. That is an investment deal that I could tell you like I'm telling you now. I'm giving you this play I'm about to explain to you. I said, hey, $50. I'll share with you a play. You guys do whatever you want with it, right? But what this play is a conditional. This is if you need another equal opposite reaction to what occurred on Tuesday. If you can get a big move down or a big move up, if we get some wicked bounce, these SPXs for December 5th are going to be nuts. It sucks the option chain's closed on them. Maybe on Tastyworks, but these you could find one for $30, 10 cents, and if you hold to the end of the week, and if that crazy again, we get an equal bounce up, or we break and gap down and hit new lows, and bad news, Huawei hits, bad oil, more distressed rates, yield curve flattening, all that trade could go pretty crazy. That is one of the trades that already went nuts. That went. I'm gonna post a video on that. Those are the ones that $300 could have turned into 30, or $100 could have turned into 36,000. It is a good tricep, bicep.
I feel like I'm gonna break his teeth.
Can break his teeth. Mm-hmm. Wow, these only have 3% implied vol. Wait, December 5th? That's today. Duh. December 7th. So let's see. Oh, wow. These are expensive. Holy shit. No way. These will change by tomorrow, but 2840? Yeah, 2810. Oh, they're high. That's actually expensive. See, the call side's not there. I don't think the put side. We'll have to see these tomorrow morning. We're going to look at these. 7th, your birthday. Future. My 7th isn't my birthday. But we'll get food at him, Fulton. It won't be creepy. I'm sure we'll have a lot of fun. Just don't hit on me. Don't pull any weird shit. Don't take pictures of me. Futures open 10 minutes. Imagine. Bro, they're only up 100 points, bro. Nothing's going to happen. Chill out. And if it does, I'm going to get crushed tomorrow because I'm still holding puts. I said, fuck it. How do you determine which options are cheaper or have the best values? By looking at their in-the-moneyness in a way. Are they close to the money, far away, intrinsic value, extrinsic, premium, what is expected for the stock? You know, sometimes I did that play. I did that play also on, dude, I did that one on the YouTube videos. I showed it right away. No one gave me credit for that one, man. that could have made a lot of people a lot. Imagine 7th was your birthday. 35 to 70. Let's see this magic. Booking SPX. It said SPX, USO, McDonald's. My other play for 35 to 70. I actually have 2 of them. 2 more for you. And then I'll show you that one play. Starbucks, December 7th. These are 24 for a 65.50 put, but I would be going for the calls. Because again, even if the market goes down, these could go up 67.50. The thing, these same plays, every play I'm saying now, it's either going to be, if we get a positive direction tomorrow, you could identify one of those and be able to make it on there. But by Friday, if we don't get a movement, these plays will all be cheaper and will be even more appealing. So then there's Starbucks, and lastly, Coca-Cola. That, and then what else? I think that's pretty much it. Facebook too looks weak, but I don't know if they're going to be that cheap. Yeah, but SPX, honestly, SPX is what you want to be eyeballing. So booking. But nobody gave me credit for this. I raped this one. We played it, the calls from like right here. My phone? Oh, hold on. Oh, I'm sending a message, my God. All right, my bad. You prefer SPX over SPY? Yes, I do. It's it's pretty much the same equivalent. It's usually like 10 times. A SPY is just 10 times cheaper, but the SPX has those crazy moves and can, it's just a bigger asset. If I could play $20, $50, $100 for a $2,700 asset versus something bigger, it's a lot better. Tax reasons too, though, eh? We don't care about taxes. We rich. We know how to write taxes off. So my taxes don't matter. You heard me? We don't play that foo-foo lame shit. We got taxes in different brackets. I write them off. That's a fact, bitch. I got Adam Fulton. What you want, shit? I be on this. I'm gonna wait in the morning for the markets. I got puts, hope it's not popping. I hope it stay dropping. The weather in Cali is raining. I do not know what they're saying. Maybe make moves. Make moves. You don't want to make stream? Come on, bro. You haven't even told your story. Maybe tomorrow. Will you come tomorrow morning? We're gonna stream.
We tell her during like market hours.
Market hours to get more people. Today's a slow day. There's only 25 people.
Market's closed, bro. What are you gonna do?
I don't know. Market's closed. Just gonna.
But you're still in front of the computer.
Yes.
Good. Good news.
I know. We got the videos posted. I got videos posting at 4 today. In an hour from now, we're gonna stream up until the video posts. Then I'm gonna get off, and then another one posting at 7.
Yeah.
And then we stream in the morning. But good to hear from you guys. Good to have you guys on here. What other questions we got? If you get too bored, do my app call. I got a lot. Actually, I have to do a lot of those today. Oh, I still need to go to the gym. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go to the gym and then get my calls done. My videos will post for you guys. You guys will get ready for the videos. I got 2 good videos today. I'm excited. Already shot. I gotta just tag them up. But I'm excited for tomorrow. The market's gonna be fun. So I could stay on for another hour. What do you guys got for me? We could talk about how fun the market's gonna be, or we could get down to business. Market open, but I'll be in class. It's raining out here. How many of you guys are in Cali? Do you guys in Cali just want to like come over? We could have like a campfire on like some weird non-homo shit, of course, and like just talk about trades. It sucks. I want to show you guys what I do, but I hate my computer's so slow when I like scan for shit. Oil's down. Let's look at the calendar. Don't lie, I'm down. You're not down, Ricky Castro. I'll drive from where's NH, Cali right now and have a campfire with you. Bro, that's such a crazy drive. And seeing happy campfire shots. I'm not really into that. Just asking you, after analyzing a catalyst, do you think it's alright to use price action to find an entry that's less likely to cut you? Yeah, that's fair, you know. Obviously, like, catalyst comes out, you don't want to buy the first pop. And if people, you know, what is that first price implying and stuff like that. So, yeah, for the most part, I could agree. I'd love to come by, no homo. Bro, we'll have secret cult meetings. I might just do that, and you guys, I'll tell you where to meet at a random location. I'll text you from a burner phone, and you'll get the location where to come by. We'll do it in LA and San Diego. We could expand. Maybe I'll fly out to one of your guys' anything. Bro, check out futures. What are futures at? Oh, no. Stock futures. It's a SpongeBob joke. I'm 18 if that is what. You're only 18, Omar? You're a young guy. Futures down 45. I'm saying I don't see any movement on the futures. It's only up 1% now. Fucking Adam Fulton's getting cucked now. I told you. Cocked, bro. You're fucked. Deal or no deal. I'm gonna refresh this because I just think it's wrong. Isn't Jack so dramatic?
Mm-hmm.
Makes sense. How old is the average person in here? I don't know. Oh, I know. Well, they're down. No, it's still showing. Yeah, I probably gotta go. Oh, it's a 9:29 Eastern. I'll have to open it. Jack Yellen told you so. 22:18. Could Trump cutting the subsidies for electric car companies hurt Tesla? It could, and Tesla's not really reacting to it because Tesla has other news right now, but definitely could have an effect. 22, 19, 18, 18. I'm 26 almost. Like the video if you're 18 years old or 22, or if you're between the ages of 18 and 99, like the video and subscribe. Um, yeah. Did the S&P drop 3% on the Friday? Yeah, so futures are down. That's interesting. I thought there was getting a pop earlier, but I think it's because oil, even though there was a OPEC meeting, that's what I was pulling up before. I wanted to go over the calendar with you guys, but oil's down. Again, the pound's hanging below 128. This is just an awful level for the pound. So I'm watching for a break of this, watching for oil to go back. 53 is still kind of safe zone, but oil, I think we have a decision in 2 days. Shanghai. Man, we still haven't even had China. China closed down 0.5% yesterday. But what's going to be important? So China data today. Well, no, what's going to happen tomorrow? Bank of Canada. I think they already did that, right? Yeah. Beige book. Australia balance of change. So Fed speech tomorrow. That's early. Canada balance of trade. Oh wow, we have U.S. balance of trade tomorrow. That's going to be kind of shitty, actually. Let's see what happens with that. And then continuous job claims, and then initial job claim. Oh wow, we got some data tomorrow. So that I think, on top of everything else, is going to be will be pretty good. They exposed the financial education channel. He made a video saying that the market dropped so much on Tuesday because Apple is having iPhone issues. That's not that bad. He just over dramatic. He's not that bad. That's pretty bad, but I feel, but that's not expose worthy. Fed Williams and the Fed speech tomorrow's gonna be fucked. Fucked. And then Friday, Thursday could be a cuck. You guys ready for that? Got a lot of data coming. Tomorrow's a big day. Your big day. Adam Fulton. What are you gonna play, Adam Fulton? What's your game plan? Tell me what you got in mind. Every day is a big day. Recently in the markets, it has been. It has been. I have class and exam during market hours. Oh man, Are you holding anything, or do you sell out of your only Netflix calls? You just take your money, you dip SPX puts. Yeah, they're gonna be something to look at. Ricky Castro, awful. Holding my SPY calls. That's it. Just holding this. What expiration are your SPY calls? Are you gonna get more? You're gonna hope for the bounce. You're gonna play the bounce. You're gonna play the continued dip. Is that why you wanted your futures up? Is that why you kept fucking shilling out your futures? Oh, December 7th. Ricky Castro. That's a dope name. Sounds like a drug dealer name. Ricky Castro. Yo, hit on my guy, Ricky Castro. You know? His name Castro. You could call him Ricky, or you could call him Castro. But he had this stuff. What's your name? Ricky Castro. Huh? Okay. Ricky Castro, you'll have the Chinese balance of trade or United States. You got that data for me? I need that. The unemployment data. That's some data we need, you know? You got something like this? Take a look at crude oil. You should take a look at crude oil sometime. If you ever took a second to take a look at crude oil in the stock market, you'll be amazed. A lot of things happen with crude oil in the stock markets. It's amazing. Amazing. A lot of people don't realize it. You see, crude oil is hanging around the low part, the $50 range, and then it hits 53. But crude oil, it's not, it's not there. Oh, Daniel Skolnick, he liked this shit. He's a crude oil type of guy. I could tell. That name just sound very, you know. I like crude oil. You know. Take a look. You can play USO. Some of you like to play other your little gambling stocks. Samuel Lee. Were you watching into the yield curve since the downturn started? Yeah. I've been watching the downturn, the yield curve, since a little boy, very young. I've been taking notes on the yield curve. It's a very complex financial mechanism. A lot of people unaware to the interworkings of the yield curve. So, yeah, I've looked at it a long time. That's why I'm very amazed to see it have an inversion around this time and what the implication for the economy is. Very crazy. Very crazy. What you think? You guys like this? Scarface teaching you some stocks? Pretty cool, right? You think we could do a lesson like this? You think I capture the audience attention like this? Or did I lose you? Andre Walker. Like be a pledge. Let's fucking go. I hope you're ready to be a part of the cult, man. Let me know. What happened? Nobody talks anymore because Scarface. Okay, I'll stop talking. Alright. I'll stop talking like this, okay? Good. Take the crude oil. If you want to talk to crude oils, and then we can talk to crude oils. Okay, you come by. You come San Diego. I think I will be in San Diego next week too. I'm in LA right now, but I am actually going to be down there. I need to start. I'm going to be in San Diego more towards the holidays. I forgot it's Christmas, so I'm gonna go say hi to the family. We'll go normal voice now. You guys can't handle the Scarface stuff, but yeah. But I have been watching the yield curve for some while. And Andre, let's go. Get ready, man. That's good. Be patient for your phone call. Got a lot of people, but I'm good. I like the people on YouTube. D Money Magnet, Andre Walker. It's a good name too. The name sounds like you're famous. Andre Walker. I feel like you've been in a movie. I feel like I've seen that on a credit roll. So I feel like I have had to. Or I might have. You want to challenge me to a rap battle? All right, let's go, William Blyer. William Blyer, you want to challenge me? I'm glad you feel inspired, but you don't want to roll with me. But you probably know how to roll because that's all you do. Amish people in tires, wagons and shit. I light your village on fire. Please don't come at me, dog. I make you retire, making you quit. Because me with the spit is real fucking sick. It's sick and sick. The sick disease is real cyclical, like the economies. But they was looking at me like, damn, it's pretty indiscriminable or indiscriminable. Come on, dog. You out? Yeah. You want to get food? I'm hungry again.
I need to go home for a second.
Alright, go home. You want me to bring Jax?
Bring him.
Hey, bring him.
Bring him, brother.
You just eat everything. Champion. He'll be there Friday. Good. Friday. Then if I'm there, either way, I see you either San Diego, Friday, LA. Yeah, isn't that crazy? Already. I think it's at 10. You working it? But yeah. So it's kind of boring when the market's not open right now. Yo. Go. Quick. DM in a sec. Alright. Have a good one, everybody. Alright. Well, I think I'm gonna go too. I think you guys, no one has any questions for me. Unless you guys got some. If not, I'm a video posting at 4. And then we also have another video posting at 7. And then a stream at 6 a.m. in the morning. So I see the news on the CFO yet. I thought it was fake at first. Ow. I need to confirm it, but I did. Be careful, don't let Jax get out on your way out.
Alright. Still the way to go.
Yep. So I think futures are actually dying. So maybe we do stay on for a little bit. Okay. I hit you with the pump break. Got taken down by the Mounties. Pennyland has been hot and cold. Why do you trade pennies, bro? You're Samuel Lee. Your name should imply you're good and smart. Dude, futures are getting killed. Futures are down another 300 points. Oh, dude. Adam Fulton is getting cucked right now, man. Too bad he left. Jax! Jax! Come here! Cuck, still here. Yeah, bro. You're getting wrecked, bro. Look at that. Dow down 270. That was 10 minutes ago. You're getting cut because I'm new and learning. Well, Samuel Lee, come join the cult. Learn from me and learn the ways, okay? I will be your cult leader and will guide you away from this weird, stupid penny land and will guide you into the land of milk and honey and growing up in life, where you tell people, hey, I'm in the stock market, and you tell them what you do, and you don't have to say penny stocks, and they look at you like you're fucking 13 and say, what the fuck is wrong with you? Do you have a job? What do your fucking parents think about this? Are you married? You know, they're going to question you. You don't want that, and I don't want that for you. So we're going to change that here right now, okay? So go through the videos, you watch them, and just fucking change your look. We've discussed this. Someone said they watched like 30, 40 hours. That's all it took. Now everything made sense for them. Is your CNBC quotes 15 minutes delayed? Yes, it's 15 minutes delayed. If you got a problem with that, take it up with CNBC. They're the ones cucking me. Just like you got cucked. You and your little gap up cuck. This was a gap down cuck. Gap cuck. But a lot of LOLs. Y'all think this is funny. Y'all think this is a game. This isn't a game. It's very serious. Is oil sliding again? Ooh, so now would be a good time to see China too. See, so China's weakening, dollar strengthening, pound's coming down a little bit. So should I have done a straddle? I don't know. Depend. If the market did a big move down, well, like, and after 800 points, yeah, straddle would have been the best. But if you couldn't expect that big move to happen, straddle necessarily wouldn't have been the best. Go from saying I trade pennies to I trade derivatives. I go from pleb to a professor. Yeah, there you go. China red. It did. I know it did. So, but you didn't expect that. So yeah, like you should have done a straddle. But you got to go see what the other puts did. Jackson. I got China red. I put my China red. My China, my China, my China, my China. Ooh, wait till the yen drops. Once the yen, this is what's going to happen too. We're going to see the market crash just like here. Once the yen starts to just give way and collapse, you'll see a strengthening in the yen. That's going to be crazy. End of the day. So the puts I would have bought would have been up like, yeah. So no, that's what I'm saying. That's not a bad bet because you'll see the calls you bought. You're probably not gonna, just because they're December 7th. Maybe you should have got an extended time frame to take advantage of that. But the fact that they were December 7th will probably kill them, but they might not go down that much. What will that imply? What will what imply? The Japanese crush? The strengthening Japanese euro implied many things going on. I saw news today that made me think, oh, the bond rates, the Japanese bond rates hit a low. That is implying that the currency is going to strengthen. And usually, once the currency strengthens, there's a history. Like again, the beginning of 2018, February, if it was really Japan is a secret U.S. It's solid and good. We haven't even explored Japan. I haven't even shared with you none of my secrets of the Japan people or the Japanese yen in relation to the stock market. There's a lot, it's complexity, but that's one thing I'm telling you now to keep your eye on for, to uncover the mystery. It's very cryptic and very cultish, but hey, no, that's something to watch. But I did want to see my China people. News, CNBC, Ricky Castro, Adam Fulton is a cuck. That just came out 7 hours ago. Yeah, that'll probably. I just clicked the link, you dickhead. Why the fuck would you post that? Alright, I'm banning you, Adam Fulton. You get banned for that. Adam Fulton is getting banned. Everybody vote Motion to ban Adam Fulton. Refund 5 CAD? No. You don't get a fucking refund. You need to have to cut. No, you need to send me more money. You send me more. That's now that you brought that up. You send more. I'm gonna ransom it. Send more money, or we cuck you right now. You send more money, or you're cucked for tomorrow. We're just gonna cuck you tomorrow. Sending application. No, 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 no. You've been saying that, you cuck. With 10 CAD. Nope, you've been saying that. That's some cuck shit right there. I'll send in my application. You never send in your application. It's like, bitch, relax, okay? Keep telling me you're gonna call me. I'm trying to fuck you that bad. Don't worry, it's cool. Do your thing, baby girl. I got other shit to do. Yeah, Ricky, thoughts? You see the news Adam sent? Yeah, but I got hacked when I clicked it. I don't want to talk about it. Yeah, Ricky, thoughts? Zuck is an alien. Zuck's a good guy. I think you really have him misjudged. Yeah, so everything closed red. European stocks just closed down. Everything got fucked. I think futures are down. We're gonna get fucking cucked tomorrow. Mm. Yeah, the market doesn't look good. Tomorrow looks like a full-on cuck. I was just looking. Here's the stocks. Show you on the cuck chart. That was the Dow, but now you're seeing all the other foreign markets. And then we got a whole nother day because it's 3. So then they're gonna open tomorrow, or they'll be closing again tomorrow. That's gonna be interesting. Get ready. The market turmoil special with Josh Answers. So we're gonna see what happens. We'll see what jawboning comes out of Donald Trump and whatever they say to keep it up. But oh shit, it's 3:30. Okay. You ever just make long-term stock investments? Of course I do. I have like a $4 million portfolio of like long-term stock investments. I got racks in the bank. But I have to go, you guys. I totally forgot. Got a downgrade. It got a downgrade today too. Oh man. I have like $2,000 in I think weekly puts on Facebook. What? No. But I have to get going. I love you. 30 minutes. I'm dropping a new video. Everybody like it instantly. Share it on your Facebook. It's a cool video. Watch it all. Tell me what you think. I love you. Get ready for the morning. Be active. I want plays out of you. We're going to talk about a lot of stuff. Be ready. Peace.